Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to more Insurmountable. Last episode, we reached the peak of the mountain. This episode, I gotta make my way all the way down there, which is possibly going to be difficult. Now, I'll tell you, we're gonna get there faster, I think, than we got up here. Only because you can kind of see, so, like, we came from all the way over there somewhere. Dude, the fact that we can select these is incredible. just nonchalantly get all the way there. Let's just move, right? We do also have a level up, so we should do this. Reduced energy cost when moving and climbing sounds very good for the next 24 hours. That seems great. Let's just do that. Here's all of our skills, which is sick. We're happy. So what are you? You are a something. I'm going to get to this, I think, as that could be beneficial for me. So let's do it. Let's do it. This is gonna be a little bit of a climb for sure. We should consider popping. I can't remember if we have any things in our thing, right? Enter an expansive cave. Countless stalactites hang from the ceiling, some of which are longer than your arm. Water droplets trickle gently from the tips of the stalactites onto the rocks and into the pools below. The soothing tinkling sound they make as they land leaves you feeling calm and relaxed. Tinkling always makes me feel calm too. The rock formations must be thousands of years old, dating back to before the first traces of people on the island. Makes you happy to think that you could endure for so long. Anything you could endure for so long, you too are here to achieve something that will outlast you. So XP and sanity, we're happy. So this is where I want to do some psycho stuff, but yeah, okay, I have to do some psycho stuff. So this is a lowered energy cost to do something crazy like this, right? The question is, I'm going to assume that going down like this will end up being a lower energy cost than how we were doing it prior. I think this is actually a much better play for us. You know, then you go to here, that costs almost no energy. So we're vibing. What are you over here? We might wanna go see that. Now I can see that we're starting to get a little rest unhappy here. But dude, I do think that probably our best course of action is to get to whatever this is. You know, events are nice because they could be anything, right? It's just I would love to see a cave if at all possible. Pretty smooth sailing getting down this though. It is going to be pretty treacherous going through this canyon here because that's all snow. I don't know if that's snow that hurts me, snow, or if that's just regular snow. So it is nighttime, which sucks. We don't have a sleeping bag, so this will really do a number on me if we decide to sleep here. Let's at least see what the hell this is. It's a chest, so we could possibly. I mean, you just want to give me a tent, a metal shipping container, dude. Can I just sleep in this, please? But it's closed. I try to break the lock. It uses a ton of energy, but dude, I need, oh, dude, it's gonna keep on doing it. I'll keep trying. We break, we get in. Valuable equipment, crampons. Okay, this is not what I wanted, a damn tent, but I suppose that's what happened. So these are good. I mean, so those are boot type things. So these are minus 25% energy cost on ice. It's honestly like pretty valuable. I think we should sleep, because otherwise we are going to be in not really good shape here because our energy is very low. So unfortunately, I'm going to sleep long. Our body temperature is going to get fricked from this. Oxygen I'm not worried about, but we're going to be cold. We're going to be cold. But that's okay because we have in our inventory some hot tea. So I would like to use this. I'm gonna use the other one too, but obviously we have some, you know, like major concerns going on here right now. Otherwise, I'm happy. I mean, we got some good stuff going here. Let's go all the way down here. I don't really see anything that way, so I think this is a just nice, chill, start to move kind of thing. And then I'm hoping that maybe this counts as snow or ice, or I suppose we would rather have ice than snow. Probably just gonna sneak that way. We could go up this, right? Well, what is that over there? It's another chest. Okay. Yeah, just start going down. This is fine. This is fine. I know that there's a little bit of concern for us. Energy cost is already back to being kind of bad, right? Is back to being kind of bad. And the thing is, I would exchange out, so I know we have in our inventory, which is locked while moving. I know we have these, which is minus energy cost on the flat terrain, right? But it's like, I probably should have used this. Minus 40% energy cost on all terrain while climbing. It's just now we have pretty flat land here. So I feel like we don't necessarily. Now I'll exchange out for these. Since we're moving a couple of platforms. That's an icy boy. Let's get to here. I'm gonna take advantage of these. Switch back, please. It's a little bit of min-maxing, but I'm terrified for my life, so that's why we're taking advantage of a little bit of the min-maxing here. And we're just hoping that we find some stuff that is useful. Now, it looks like we can actually slip out the back, and I see a tent there. Nearby abandoned camp. Yo, okay. We use up some of our oxygen to do this. That's fine. Two bottled oxygen tanks and XP. Dude, I got oxygen for damn days, which is fine. But that's not really my issue right now. Reduced penalty for sleeping without a tent. Yeah, that's very valuable for us. And I'm gonna slip back to this dog tag as well. We have a chance for a bad event right here. It's the risk you take in me. Oh, frick. Okay. First, landslide. Maybe we just try a different path, right? Just try a different path. That way, we take a little bit of time. Took a little bit of time, but that's okay. So I will take the energy, not the health. I don't care. And then let's get back. Do not activate again. Don't do it to me. Thank you so much. Okay. So I'm going to probably traverse in the night to try to get to this camp over here. Now, it uses a lot of energy. We pass through a lot of things. Let's worry about getting to here first. Now, I tend to move like very block at a time in this game. And I understand that's not necessarily how most people probably move in this. But that's okay. So this is a possible landslide platform. Don't do it. You didn't do it. You love to see it. This is a pretty steep journey down. As is this. This puts us right next to the item, and then I can just basically walk right across to there. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's go down to here. Chance for disaster. Don't give it to me. Love to see it. I'll take the item. We're really just looking for a tent, right? Like, tents would really be good. A bird nest. Extremely unusual at this altitude. You find some herbs in the nest. Increases my sanity, decreases my health. Honestly, I'm chill with that. I'm chill with that. That's not too bad. Boy, this is a little fricked, ain't it? I guess there's not much we can really do there. Yeah, I was gonna say, we're due, man. We're due. Icy wind blasts your face as you traverse a canyon. Bright jingling accompanies you. You look up and see glittering icicles. So we just take 1.8 damage. Honestly, dude, that's not bad at all. I would do that every day of the week if you gave me the opportunity. So, what do you got? Discover the remains of a mountaineer. Oh, frick. I'll decrease my sanity because we could increase our sanity, right? His skin is gray and cold. Yikes. Okay. You find some equipment. Insulated boots. More body temperature when moving. That's pretty good, dude. That's pretty good. So now... I mean, we're on ice right now, so I don't actually think... I don't think this is a huge priority for us. Let's also rearrange a little bit. I forget how to... Oh, you can quick swap with that. That's kind of nice, dude. I forget if you can rotate, but I think we're okay. Okay, we're fine. Let's get down. Oh my god, dude. No. Double no? There's a tent down here, dude. Or a resting spot. I almost didn't even see it. Okay, we definitely need to rest for the night. Get the energy back up and happy, and then we'll come back up and get the dog tag. Honestly, we may not go up and get the dog tag. We'll figure it out. Enter a cave. Sheltered from the wind. You notice a strong smell. Just lie down and sleep, okay? Sleep long. Or sleep brief. Brief is gonna be good enough. Brief is good enough. Just don't have the smell be a dying bear or something that will kill me. Because that would probably put a damper on our day. Okay, you're a little zoomed in, my lady. So how am I getting to this? I mean, that's just kind of fricked. I think that we have to just make our way further into the canyon. Although I'm looking at this path, dude. And I'm like, how in the heck are we going to see where we are going? I mean, this does not seem super safe to me. I also, you know what? Stop right here, please. Stop right there. I want to know right now. Okay. Just because we have some straight land here, I figured we'd switch to our other item. And then once we're up here, give it a quick stop. So where are we going? I think we should try to make it to this tent. And I'm just gonna let it pathfind there. Let's switch back this. And that's fine. Get to that tent. We're leaving behind a dog tag and another tent, resting place, however you want to word it. But I think this is for the better. Now, with this... No, you know what? We're fine. We're fine. I was going to say with this straight land, little bit of ice, maybe we put on the boot warmers. But I think that this is okay. Dude, we can actually see where we need to get to. We're almost there. Okay. So, do we want to lie down and sleep? Let's just sleep briefly, right? We're going to get to full on all of our stuff, except for sanity. I think that's honestly... That's a pretty good shout for us. And then we'll just make it to this talking head point. And then we just have a little weird valley that we can kind of skirt our way around. There's a lot of ice, so maybe we put on some boot warmers, right? You cannot believe your eyes. 10 million fireflies. A fallen antenna's blocking your path. Okay. So we would climb over the antenna and continue our journey, and we get XP for it. This takes an hour. But we could find something interesting, right? You are certain that the antenna is from years of occupation. Maybe it was some kind of radio relay station. Give me the XP. I'm happy about it. So now I'm going to tell you. That is so many treacherous spots. Holy crap, dude. That is such a bad idea. That is also such a bad idea. What even is this, man? But this is less treacherous spots. So you know what? We're like doomed right here. There's no shot that we yeah, I was gonna say there's like no shot we survive this. You lose your footing and start sliding down. Carefully let yourself slide down the slope. We lose our we lose a little bit of temperature, but you know what, dude? We just gotta make it to there, right? We just gotta make it to there, and this looks like it's going to be an easy climb out of here. So I'm not concerned. You can barely believe your eyes with 10 million fireflies. A local is trundling across the terrain, leading a pony heavily laden with packs. When you make your presence known, the stranger comes to a halt and beams at you. They point to the bags and boxes and offer to trade. You use gestures to communicate they need a hiking staff. You can choose something from them in return. Frick, dude. So they want my hiking staff. To be fair, I don't really use it that much. I would love to get a tent. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I would love a tent. This is amazing. Okay, so then we can do this. I keep my damn climbing axe. I think this is a good trade. I think this is a good trade. Somebody's probably gonna be like, Tyler, you're a dumbass. But I think this is a great trade. We needed a tent very badly, so that when we run into situations in the future, we are doing a little bit better. I like the pickaxe to climb. I think it's better. We've done it. A steep cliff rises in front of you. Can you find a place to rest here? A narrow canyon runs down the middle of the crag, then turns off to the side, and your heart starts racing. A steel door is blocking your way. What the heck? You approach the door intending to examine it. Suddenly you hear grinding and squeaking. Shocked, you take a step back as the door slowly opens. Glaring light pours out and you hear the shrill sound of a siren. As if in a trance, you walk towards the light, carefully placing one foot in front of the other. The world begins to swirl around you. Faster, faster. You feel dizzy. The siren is higher now, louder. You stumble and try to grab onto something, anything, but there is nothing there. Then you fall, fall, fall. Forever. This is like a visual novel with Tyler, is what this series is. But I feel good about that. I think we succeeded. Yeah, dude. The beginning completed. Let's freaking go. This, to me, looks like I did a lot of good stuff here. This is a lot of positive green signs to me. And it looks like we're going to possibly get some increases to some things. Except for this one, the environment proficiency. Maybe? We did okay on these other ones, but you know what, dude? This ain't too bad, right? We got some legitimate upgrades here. So environment proficiency, we got to do better. Terrain proficiency and event proficiency, but item and character, we did great. So we got a bunch of upgrade points for this. I don't know what the hell that means. I unlocked some new items. That's cool. Increased our capacity. Dude, wait a minute. This is... I'm kind of pogging right now. I'm super intrigued by this. So now we're back at the old station. Your eyes snap open. Where are you? What happened? You try to remember. There was that gate you walked through. Confused? A random person creeps into my house. Confused? Don't worry. That's normal if you're fully conscious when you go through the time loop. Dude, I love freaking roguelites, dude. Freaking roguelites. Always finding a way to get a damn time loop into their game. Must have something to do with the radiation. Yeah, I'm sure that's it. Time loop? Radiation? What is this person talking about and who is she? Could you be hallucinating? You spot the glowing green amulet lying on the table in front of you. It's the Eye of Amudala or whatever that is. You're sure you've seen that stone before? This is a Marvel crossover? Suddenly, it all comes flooding back. The silent young woman who rescued you when you nearly fell into a fissure. Why didn't she tell you all of this earlier? Would you have believed me? Would you have believed your eyes? If the 10 million fireflies saved you from that crevice? Down by the snow. Not at all, right? I needed you to come with me. It was important for you to see it with your own eyes. And to actually experience it for yourself. I know how insane this all seems. So first things first, we're in a time loop and we're stuck on this island. Dude, this game is game of the year right here. But I have an idea of how we might be able to escape. I just need to perform some calculations first. You look over, she's got a pen and paper, and she's like, 2 + 2 equals, and then there's like 4 question marks. I've already thought of a way you can help. As soon as you feel recovered, you should go out and try to find some information for me. Getting out there will also help you improve your skills and become more experienced. Take my amulet. Not only is it our only hope of reversing the time loop, it will also transport you back to the station when time gets reset. The first thing to do is explore the area and familiarize yourself with the stone's power. I know I'm asking a lot, but there's no other way. You will have to trust me. I freaking love this, dude. I love this. Okay, so there's all kinds of stuff going on in here. So our inventory, this is everything we own. And I can put stuff into the backpack. It also appears that I can... So I can just straight up... Oh. So our capacity is how many items we can take from the base. Oh, frick, dude. Okay. I see. So we can do 60. So, like, I can take one of those, like, 2 of these. What's rope? Ignores dangerous terrain for a limited time? Dude, that's kind of nutty, though. That's kind of nutty. Let's take that, and then let's also take a canned food. For, maybe some hot tea instead. Dude, this is freaking nothing. I'm screwed. Maybe, do we need the climbing axe? Maybe we don't need the climbing axe and we just take a bunch of, like, smaller stuff. You know, you maybe take, like, an O2 bottle, right? That way you cover all of your stats, and you cover a couple of things to make life easier, and then whatever you find, you find. I actually don't mind that. Different characters? What the hell? There's different characters in this game. Okay. That's cool. So increase our max energy. You'll unlock them on a side mission. We can get some active skills. So the Master Climber, reduced energy cost on all terrain, minus 35% time cost on all terrain, and we get body temperature while moving, or we get more experience during events, but only at night. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I think we should increase our max energy, and then I think we should increase our max body temperature, and that's what we should do. I think I'm chill with that. Now, team upgrades, I don't have any of this, so that's whatever. That's whatever. And then these are upgrade points for the other characters, but I can't play as them, so it is what it is. Okay, cool. Very cool, dude. Proficiency? Yeah, so this is my progress. Very cool. So then missions, holy crap, dude. There's some side missions. So I need to finish 3 side missions in Region Mountain 1. So scientist on a mission. I'm assuming this is probably the scientist that we need to unlock. So that's something. I mean, we should probably do that, right? Find the scientist and take him to the station. Investigative journalism. So here's the journalist, here's the scientist. Oh, this is so cool, dude. So find 3 temporal anomalies, then reach the goal. Scale the summit, then reach the goal. Let's try to get the scientist, dude. Right? Normal weather, increased time cost when moving. That's not great, but I don't know. This seems fine to me. This seems fine. It's a little bit of a mess with how much we can take in, but that's part of the fun, right? That's part of the fun. So we'll start the mission. We're not going to do the entire mission in this episode, but I promise I'm going to get more Insurmountable out. I know I've been bad with this. Mysterious woman tells you about another mountaineer wandering around the mountain. He probably walked straight into the time loop, just as cluelessly as you did. As we all do. There's some information that indicates he might be a scientist. You want to find out more and convince this stranger to come with you. He could be quite useful in helping to find a way out of the time loop. So true. Okay. So here's our terrain. Very calm, to be honest with you, to start out. Do we know where the hell we're going? The answer is up. Up. Yeah, up. Okay. Lot of events. I think that early on, right, we should take advantage, and we should try to get, like, all of them, right? You encounter a cloaked mountaineer. He points at your flask and holds his hands together. Frick, dude, I'll give him my tea, but I'm mad. He bows and continues on his way. I got a bunch of XP and sanity from that, but now I got no frickin' tea, which is, like, my worst nightmare in real life. Okay. So, little treacherous. I would prefer we didn't treacherous this up. We're gonna spend a lot of time in the starting area trying to get some of this stuff. There's just way too much to pass up. You know, early on, I feel like we should really... Hey! You encounter the cloaked mountaineer again. He's holding a vacuum flask filled with tea in his hand, which he passes to you. Then he pulls out some herbs and a torch and offers them to you alternately. So we could take all of his items, but he's probably going to be mad if I do that. I'll take the tea and the torch, right? Take the tea and the torch. Torch is increased light radius, okay. But it only has a duration of 8 hours, and it has 1 use, so no need to do that yet. He smiles and bows. We get some sanity, some XP. We level up. Love to see it. Whenever you use a consumable item, you get some body temperature. Whenever you reach a point of interest, gain sanity. This is active till the end of mission. I think that this early, that's a good upgrade to have. Some of these reduced energy costs, like, they're good and all. Don't get me wrong. But do we really need to worry too much about them at this stage of the game? I'm going to go with the answer is no. So we may end up running into an event here. We're gonna hope not. We didn't. Life is good. You lean back against a rock face. A distant melody reaches your ear, soft and tender and beautiful. You close your eyes for a moment, breathing deeply and evenly. You keep listening. The music seems to be coming from inside the mountain. Could it be yet another legacy of the occupiers, or maybe its origins are more mysterious? Whatever it is, it makes you smile. I love random music. It makes me happy. Okay. Hit me with a level up. Reduced time cost while moving for 24 hours. Reduced energy cost for 24 hours. Or better oxygen per hour for the rest of the mission. I'm just going to tell you, I know that that's probably not the way to play this game, right? But stuff till the end of the mission seems so much better early, right? As you climb along a crevasse in a glacier, you see an oxygen bottle together with an oxygen mask buried under a thick layer of ice. The bottle seems to be intact. Let's use a stone to break the ice. Shards fly as you smash a sharp stone against the ice over and over. Your hands hurt and your knuckles are bloody, but you don't give up. Finally, you've removed enough ice to grab the oxygen bottle and pull it towards yourself. But you are out of luck. The bottle and the mask are damaged. You cannot use them. We get XP, but we also have an injured hand for a little bit. Honestly, it's not the end of the world. We're not doing that much climbing over here. Exhausted, you roll your head back. You gasp as your pupils dilate as a comet flies over you, its bright tail stretching miles behind it. What a spectacle. You're overwhelmed with emotion. Okay. Thanks for the XP. We're cranking the XP early. Let's take a slightly... Well, you're not going to like any of these paths, so screw it. I'll take the chances. You encounter a slope filled with rubble. I will try a different path. It's going to take me time, but that's okay, because now it's night, right? And night is not that bad. Oh, dude, let's go. You suddenly hear a loud bark behind you. You spin around to see a St. Bernard bounding towards you, panting, its tongue rolling. As it obediently sits at your feet, you notice a harness on its back, and there's a bag strapped to it. The dog waits patiently as you search the bag. Dude, let's freaking go. Hot tea, a canned food. Let's freaking go. Okay, we're coming away super clean early on this one. I'm happy as can be. We hit a little level up action. Gain significantly more body temperature per hour while moving. +1 energy cost on all terrain. That's pretty bad. This is active till end of mission. +0.5 body temperature per hour while moving. Gonna crank it again, dude. Gonna crank it again. I know that it's maybe a little dangeroso, but I like it. Deer stand in the skeletal trees. I will search the deer stand. What do you got? You got some canned food. But there's a fox caught in a net and he won't be able to escape. I will free the fox. I will free the fox. I don't get a canned food, but I will feel good about myself. Honestly, I value feeling good about myself more than I value a can of beans, believe it or not. Why do you think I do YouTube? Instead, I would just sit and eat beans all day. An old woman sits in front of a crooked hut. She wears a friendly, toothless smile and motions you to sit with her to recharge your strength. You do as she suggests, and I'll regain warmth, since I am down on it. So, this is where things are a little weird. I actually really like the idea of just making our way up to this tent, you know, this rest spot, and then I'll probably hit it with a little rest up here. I didn't mean to start scaling so fast, right? You know, we're kind of sneaking up the mountain, but that's okay. You enter the cave cautiously. There's a wide, deep fault in the earth. Okay, I'll explore it. That's fine. You squint down and make out something lying at the bottom of the fault. From this distance, it looks like it could be a backpack or a bag. Could there be valuable equipment? I'm gonna use the torch so I can see. You shine your light into the fault. There it is, an old backpack. This could be so good, dude. Carefully, you start climbing down. In no time at all, your feet hit the solid ground at the bottom. You search through the backpack, find valuable equipment. Hiking staff. Very good. That's very good. Okay. So now we have at least something. I will lie down and sleep. I do kind of think we should be sleeping long to recharge as much energy. Dude, I still think energy is like our It's our downfall in this game. It's also very snowy. It's very snowy. Okay. Let's get up this. This is a mess, but we have to get up this. Probably had ways up that were less resource intensive, but there's a tent right here. This sucks. You're walking through powdered snow when suddenly your feet slip out from under you. A layer of smooth ice has formed beneath the snow, making walking almost impossible. Didn't really care. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's okay. So what is this? This is bad. This is also bad. So sure, I mean, I'll take the bad over anything else. The air is getting thin, your breath is heavy, you've entered the death zone. You pause for a moment to prepare for a difficult path towards the summit. So this is summit fever. Decrease energy cost for a short time. Preserve your breath, keeps our oxygen going, or we can mend to our wounds. This does not really worry me at all. I guess we'll take it slow. We're gonna rest at this tent, so I'm not really concerned. Nearby an abandoned camp, there are a couple of empty oxygen bottles. You could take the time to search the tents. I will, I think. 6 hours to search them. Are you the slowest searcher of all time? I think this is fine though, because we're gonna sleep. We found 2 oxygen bottles. Honestly, that's good value. And the XP that we received is good value. Extensive network of caves. I accidentally clicked through something and don't know what I clicked, so that's chill. I'm gonna sleep long, recharge that energy. Our oxygen is definitely getting a little fricked, okay? It's getting a little fricked, but I also think, yeah, so this is kind of the peak, and then it's all down from here until we get over there. Dude, we're gonna have no oxygen later. That's gonna be fun. Okay, oh god, this is a little messy. Is this worth it for an item? I think we have a pretty good kind of spot going on with our life right now, so we maybe just chill on this front. Let's get out of the danger zone. We have another thing here. There's so many events, dude. I mean, I feel like we have to do what we can. So death zone is gone. That should mean that our oxygen rises a little bit, if I understand the game correctly. Because we're out of the death zone. Yeah, it is slowly rising. We have that one thing that changes. So countless stalactites on the ceiling. We've seen this before. Give me my XP. I'm very happy. Level up. We're doing very good. Warm thoughts. Or even more. Oh, this is no, this is great. Only active while oxygen is above 60, but minus 12% time cost on all terrain. Dude, that seems like a kind of S tier boyo though. So where is best for us to go here? I kind of like going straight around this big rock instead of going back through. And there's very limited cost to going through here. Like, we can get all the way to here and then regroup and see what the world has to see. We're kind of on the far edge of the map, though. So I wanna make sure that we're still paying attention for possible events. We got one over here. By the time we get to that, it's not really going to be time for a sleep, so I'm not too concerned. I think I'd rather get over here, get the item, and then maybe from there we come down to here, take a sleep. You know, I want to prioritize, make sure that we're getting some good rest in. Honestly, we may go all the way to that one for the rest. You reach the shore of a frozen mountain lake. On the embankment, you find what remains of a camp. You take a look around, but there's nothing useful in sight. Or is there? Just a few yards from you, on the sheet of ice, you see some unopened canned food. Do you want to retrieve it? Yeah, do the energy. That's fine. You made it. You collapse onto the embankment, stow the canned food. That's going to taste good. There's nothing I love more than frozen lake beans, dude. Okay, very good. She better have a damn can opener, or else she's going to be in big trouble. I'm going to get all the way to this resting spot. And then, honestly, I think that that's probably a good resting spot for the episode here. This is a good run going so far. I'm since I don't know the game super well, I feel like I don't have a true grasp on what is a good start versus what is a bad start. Since we haven't lost, everything is kind of good, in my opinion, right? We no longer have the torch. Just lie down and sleep. I think that will be better. Rest for a long time. Everything is basically full for us. And we're starting our day bright and early, right when the sun is going to peak out, since it's 6:54 in the morning and 7 a.m. is when we start. This is a good place to be. Thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying Insurmountable and you want to see more, make sure to leave a like on the video and let me know. Let's go find that scientist in the next episode. I'm excited to see what comes of it. Thanks again. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.